Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Beer Tips. This is Dan, and continuing my quest for the perfect brown ale. Now, I'd love to read to you a description of what Smoketown Berlin Brown Ale is. They don't really have much of a description on here. I can tell you Smoketown is a nice homey brewery in Brunswick, Maryland. Definitely worth the visit if you're ever in Maryland. Very small townish, and they're very friendly there. It's also very kid friendly. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and pour this into the glass. This is my quest for the perfect brown ale. Now, I'm one of these people who loves, and I'm making a huge mess, I love dark ales. But in the summer, as you might imagine, dark ales are generally not something that people enjoy as far as easy drinking is concerned in warm weather. A lot of people do seasonal drinking, and that's generally what people generally love about beer, is that there's really a beer for like every season, every climate, every atmosphere. Beer's not just about, drinking itself and enjoying the beverage, but it's about the atmosphere and about the time of year, celebrations and whatnot. So it's one of the things that we love about beer, those of us who drink a lot of beer and who really get into the different styles of craft beer. Brown ale is one particular style that's like, it's changed a lot over time, because I feel like you have your classic brown ale, like something like Newcastle Brown out of Britain, in the UK. And then you've got these new American style brown ales, which take that caramel malt, and they accentuate it with all kinds of other flavors that clearly come from the hops that they're brewing it with. But Berlin Brown is one that I remember trying at the brewery, and I remember really liking it, but honestly, I can't remember what it tastes like. So let's do this. That smells wonderful. It actually smells really, really like sweet caramel, toffee goodness. Oh man. It's like a sweet dessert, like tiramisu almost, a little bit of coffee in there as well. I'd say like there's a little bit of espresso, but it's not overbearing. It's more sweet than it is smoky, even though it is called Smoketown. Cheers. Mm. And it doesn't disappoint. It's everything that I remember. It's it's kind of like, I guess I could describe it as a toffee nut and caramel bomb. But the finish has just enough hot bitterness to like really make it pleasant. So there's no cloying sweetness whatsoever. There is some like residual sugar on the tongue left over. Um, that's a little bit of like caramel and toffee, and maybe a slight amount of smoke. It's not a smoky brown ale. Not from what not in my opinion at all. Mm. But it's got, just enough carbonation, just enough body to really be easy drinking, but not be like swill that you could put back and drink like, 6 all at once. It's got some body to it. It's going to be one that, you can either, you could put it back if you wanted to, but I wouldn't. I would sip it. This is a great beer. I'm looking forward to trying more from Smoketown. But this is a great easy drinking beer. Really perfect for like fall and spring seasons. But I'll be honest, like, because I like dark ales and I like stouts. But stouts sometimes can be a little bit too heavy, and it's summer, for this time of year. I'm going to go with a brown ale, and I'm going to go with a brown ale over a lager or a pilsner for the most part. And I think that you probably find the same thing in this beer. My recommendation is definitely try it. Even if you generally don't like brown ales, I think it's worth trying. I don't like sours, but I'm trying sours because I consider myself an adventurous drinker. But I would definitely go for Smoketown Berlin Brown, and if you get the chance, visit the brewery. Until next time.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.